Jake Good, representing Matthew Fraser in the Bethel versus Fraser court case. I'm a little bit nervous, I'm not going to lie, but I'm about to kill this speech in front of my big audience. I like to pray to Jesus and this lucky Winnie the Pooh tie that has stayed with me my whole life. And Miss Bryant, don't write a D1 for this video. It might be a little bit sketchy at some points, but we're going to go. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm going to walk out on stage right now. I'm going to kill it. Hello, my big student body. As you all know, my best friend Jeff is going for vice president, and I need all of your support. And I wrote this motivational speech for all of you to hear, and I know you won't be able to turn once you hear it. I know a man who is firm. He's firm in his pants. He's firm in his shirt. His character is firm. But most of all, his belief in you, the students of Bethel, is firm. Jeff Coleman is a man who takes his point and pounds it in. If necessary, he'll take an issue and nail it to the wall. He doesn't attack his things in spurts. He doesn't. Don't think he does, because he doesn't. He tries hard, pushing and pushing until he finally succeeds. Jeff is a man who will go to the very end, even the climax, for each and every one of you. So vote for Jeff, and as being vice president, he'll never come between you and the best our high school can be. I'd like to thank you for all your time, and if you don't vote for Jeff, you're crazy. Have a nice day. Matthew Fraser speaking. I'm about to see the assistant principal. She's a freaking witch. She doesn't give any guys any kind of sympathy. Well, I'm a little bit nervous, I'm not gonna lie. I think I kind of messed up. Could have said that speech a little bit better. But I'm gonna go for it all. I'm just trying to get this thing squished. But you know, let's go.
Here.
Yes, ma'am.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Honestly, ma'am, I know I probably could have said that speech a little bit nicer, not as bluntly, but I had to win the student body over, okay? You know, and you give a bunch of high school students a boring speech, they're gonna be watching their cell phones, texting all their friends, waiting for freaking 340 to come, because that's what everybody does. And all your teachers' classes too, that's what they do. They sit there and text, because their teachers are freaking boring.
Really? Did you willingly and knowingly put sexual innuendos into your speech?
To be honest, I did. Because, you know, I had to win the student body over. I had to get them interested, whether it was to scare all the kids that parents never introduced the idea of sex to them, or to, you know, to entertain the horny 14-year-old boys, okay? But you know, I thought it was an awesome speech. And in reference to Will Ferrell, I think I pitched excellence right now. And I'm just going to say that. And if you have anything to say about it, please let me know.
Well, you know what? I do have something to say about it. Because not only do I have one, but I have 2, 3, 4, 5 teachers complaining about this speech to me.
Oops. That was so good. Dude.
We're going to start that one over.
Speaking, and about to see the assistant principal. I heard she's a witch. She spanks kids all the time. But I think I can win her over, you know. I mean, if I have the guts to say that speech in front of 600 people, I think I can beat myself in front of the crazy vice principal. But, well, you know, I'm going to break a leg and see what I can do.
Oh, Mr. Matthew Fraser, come have a seat right here, please.
Yes, ma'am.
I have one question for you, sir.
What's up?
What do you have to say for yourself?
Well, honestly, ma'am, I know I could have probably said that speech a little bit less bluntly, but to win the student body over, you have to go to some extremes. And some extremes as in, you know, if I have to say a few comical lines to make them laugh, or to weird them out, or to make it awkward, you know, I'm willing to take that risk to get their vote for my friend Jeff Coleman, because I will do anything for that man. He is my brother.
Really? So, did you knowingly and willingly put sexual innuendos into this speech and proceed to orally portray them to the student body?
Well, honestly, man, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you because I'm not a liar. I'm a blunt, honest person, as you can tell from my speech. I did. And I did to see the wow factor on all you teachers' faces because I did that. I played you guys. And I made you look stupid because you let me say that speech in front of everybody. And you're just going to have to take that because now I just scared all the kids that never heard about sex in their life because their parents haven't introduced the idea to them. So, you know, I did it to have the wow factor because it needed to be done. You know, and I don't feel any shame. I'm not going to lose any sleep over that speech. I'm just going to be honest.
Really? Well, let me give you a little bit of wow, mister. Let me show you how wow you can be. Let me put it to you this way. Not only did I have one, but I had 2, 3, 4, 5 teachers complain and write a letter to me about that speech. About this in front of the student body. So here's your little wow, mister. You are now suspended for 3 whole entire days for that speech. Plus, you will not, I dare say, will not ever speak in front of the graduating class. Do you understand me?
What?
Do you understand me?
Yes, ma'am.
Now go!
Dude, Dad, I have to tell you about my wild, crazy day in the life of Matthew Fraser. So basically, you know that speech I said yesterday, right? And you said it was funny, but, you know. Well, I got called to the assistant principal, and she suspended me for 3 days, and I can't speak at graduation.
Well, why did she suspend you for 3 days?
She said that it wasn't appropriate in school, but you know, my First Amendment rights is I have the right to free speech, so I can say anything I want.
Did you have any limitations to the speech?
Not that I know of. I mean, they didn't say anything to me before, they didn't ask to see it, so I thought it was fair game, you know?
Understandable. So, you're telling me you're getting in trouble and you can't speak at the graduation?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm telling you. She's a witch, you don't understand. She got in my face.
I think we'll have to take this up in court.
I
This is
agree.
violating your First and 14th Amendment rights, sir.
I couldn't agree more, Dad.
Glad I went to law school, son.
Me too. Alright, this is Matthew Fraser. I'm about to go into court. I wish myself the best, but I got the best attorney in the county, you know? She might be small, but she knows a lot of law. That's all I gotta say. She went to Harvard, and you know, was top student in the history of the school. Because I couldn't, my life, my student career could not be in better hands. You know, I just gotta wait to be called, and I'm confident. I'm ready to go. I'm just waiting for the call.
Mr. Matthew Fraser, please approach the bench.
Here we go. Yes, Chief Justice Warren Berger.
Alright, I have reviewed your case and I have come to my final decision. Although you have free speech right due to the First Amendment, we are not punishing you because of your speech rights. We're punishing you because of the way you presented your ideals.
I understand.
Alright. As to your not being able to speak at graduation, I am lifting that punishment due to the 14th Amendment because the school does not have any policy that says you cannot speak at graduation. That is my final decision. Case closed.
Alright, well, this is the end of Jake Gooden being Matthew Fraser. That was my best representation of the Bethel versus Fraser case. I'd just like to say thank you to all my cast, Molly, my sister, Erin, my sister, and my great assistant principal, Mom. They did a great job, and, you know, the choreography behind all this got a little bit heated, but in the end, I felt like we had a good product. And I'd just like to say, I pray to God, I pray to all the gods that there is that Miss Bryant doesn't write me up on a D1 because I know this video got a little bit inappropriate. But I felt like it was best to improv it and show my true personality in this video. But I just want to let you know. And I had a great time. And I'm not going to lie, I think I look really good in a Winnie the Pooh tie. But that's Matthew Fraser and Jake Gooden signing out.